So this morning, my wife, who's a radio host at 95.1 Shine FM in Baltimore, Maryland here, my wife, Tracy Tiernan, did a call-in where she asked people to call in and share a story. And the story would be related to my dad or some family member. My dad was so cheap. And then she would say, how cheap was he? And this is the story that I chose to tell to show that my dad is so cheap. Uh, so here's the story.
My dad was so cheap that there was no animal that was ever going to the vet. Matter of fact, when our outdoor cat Bootsie, trying to warm herself on the car engine, got caught in the sand belt while the car was starting and mangled her leg, my dad simply asked his two young boys, me included, to come down into the basement and hold the cat in a towel while he sprayed starter fluid, which is ether, on a cloth and knocked the cat out. My crying brother said, Dad, is Bootsie going to wake up? He said, I'm not sure. And then he proceeded to set the leg using popsicle sticks and tape, and Bootsie quickly ran away after she did come to, which was pretty amazing. She ran away. 3 weeks later, Bootsie came back, no popsicle sticks on her leg. Leg was fine. Bootsie went on to live for many more years and deliver many more litters of kittens.
I love the Bootsie story. It's just my favorite.
And by the way, you'll also want to know that my dad bought that can of ether on sale at the hardware store.
So there you have the story. I wanted to upload this so my kids could hear it because they've heard the story many times. But I wanted my brother Steve, because he was really the real activist who helped Dad on this, to hear it, and also my mom to hear it. And maybe they can reflect on how accurate they think the story was. A couple embellishment points. I don't really remember how many litters Bootsie had after the incident. She certainly had many litters of kittens. And I do think when she came back a few weeks later without the cats, I do think she was pregnant. And then also, I'm not really sure my dad bought that can of ether on sale at the hardware store, but it's very likely that he did. Hope you enjoy.